Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be using Rain Hunter's gameplay to show you guys a 20 kill on solo squad to tell you guys how to get more kills in a game. Now this is something I've wanted to do for a while, and unfortunately I just couldn't find my footage for this. This footage is actually from last season by the looks of it with the hoops and stuff. However, it's some epic footage and I really need to show it you guys. Now when it comes to getting 20 kills plus, you've really got to be on the ball. Doing it in solo itself is quite difficult to do. Finding 20 people that you come across on the entire map is pretty hard. I'm someone that plays always solo and duo, and I usually come out with an average between 8 and 12 kills on each game. Now that can depend on what type of game it is. Sometimes it can be a lot less, sometimes it can be between the duo or the squad, or if I'm playing squads, I don't usually play squads. But let's get straight into this and give you guys a tutorial on how you can get high kill games. Now obviously you're going to want to land in populated areas or nearby populated areas. So solo squad is the easiest way of doing this. As you can see, the first thing Rain did was land tilted towers, go for 1 kill and get it instantly. Now for those that are wondering, Rain does play on console. Now many of you are probably already going to be thinking, how on earth does he build so fast? The reason Rain builds so fast is because he uses the claw position, and he actually uses Builder Pro with 10x10 sensitivity. Now using that is not easy. Coming across something like that can be pretty difficult to do. Personally, I don't use 1010 or Builder Pro because I find it so difficult to use. I know Rain uses it. I am getting used to Builder Pro slowly, but I have to sit down and play it, and at the moment I just haven't had time to do that. And to be honest, using Combat Pro still gets me Victory Royales every single day, so why would I want to switch something up if I'm still getting Victory Royales every single day? Now obviously if you want a Victory Royale by doing a lot more peaceful method, go and check out my other videos, because this video probably isn't going to help you guys out getting that Victory Royale at a slow pace. This video is going to be extremely fast. As you can see, Rain already has 3 kills out of the 20 to come, so this is going to be insane. So you can see here again what he does. He always switches between weapons. When you're fighting against more than one person, you want that ability to always switch between weapons. Rain is always switching between all of his weapons, cycling through them all from shotgun to pistol. He'll hit one shotgun shot, switch straight to the pistol to finish them off, to make sure that that opponent is not actually still alive. Now if you haven't already, go and check out Rain Hunter's channel, because he brings out videos as well that will be on screen right now and at the end of the video, so make sure you go and check that out. But other than that, this video is going to be insane. You can see Rain is playing a little bit stealthy here. He's moving in over the top. His solo squad, so bear in mind these are going to be all communicating. That's why he couldn't just rush in there. So he takes out the one at the back and then builds straight away, builds up again, builds that ramp defense and goes straight in and gets that next kill there, while the other teammate went in to get the other squad that was over there. So picking up squads nicely, and Rain is constantly switching between all of his weapons, cycling all the time, making sure that always reloaded, and making sure when you hit one shot to switch to another weapon. Why wait for the reload or like the weapon to kind of like, whatever you want to call it, like kind of renew? I don't know exactly. Sometimes when you switch weapon, it like does a weird thing. Why wait for that, like the animation where you can just switch to another weapon like a pistol and take them out straight away? You'll see Rain doing that a lot. It's a common technique that he always does. For example, he hit with a shotgun and finish them off straight with an AR. It's a good technique that you guys can use in an aggressive situation. Now when pushing people like Rain was doing there, he was just waiting back, waiting for the perfect moment to take out the squad. Pretty good timing. Now Rain does play an absolute ton of Fortnite. Rain is always on when I'm on. He probably plays more Fortnite than me, which is good, but you kind of get very, very talented from doing things like that. So if you play a lot of Fortnite, you'll probably know yourself that you're actually pretty good at Fortnite. What Rain does here, he actually builds a defense here. He knows that he's in a little bit of a sticky situation, so he gets out of here pretty quickly, goes outside, builds that wall up, switches the turn, gets above the guy instantly, and now he's way above the guy. The guy's already trying to shoot down his fort, but Rain knows there's another wall that he can connect to there. He's got a pretty good position. He's using the sticky grenades, getting some perfect shots off. Unfortunately, he has missed one there. They are quite a good aggressive and a good underrated explosive weapon. Again, see how he was switching between his shotguns there? Shotgun switch, shotgun switch. That consistent switch between weapons is very, very useful in aggressive play. Now, getting the hang of that can be quite difficult and can require quite fast finger movement, especially on console. Yes, Rain does look like he's playing on PC. Rain does not play on PC. He's playing with a standard Xbox controller using the claw position. If you don't know what the claw position is, feel free to Google it to get more information on it, but I'll try and describe it quickly for you guys. Simply, you put your first finger on the X button on your controller, you put your second finger on the trigger, and there you go. So the first finger's on the reload button, the second finger's on the trigger. That can also mean you can jump with that finger as well, giving you guys the ability to move a lot easier and shoot and jump at the same time. Now recently I have been sent a new controller by Aim Controller, so I do not use the claw position. I'll be talking more about Aim Controllers in the future, but I do have a promo code down in the description down below, which you guys can go and check out if you want a discount on one of them controllers. Basically it's a control that allows you to use the triggers on the back, so it's like a third trigger where your hands fit nicely into the controller. So you use your other fingers to activate them trigger, you can configure that trigger to whatever button you want, and you can customize the controller. Awesome design, I do really like them. They had sent me a controller for free, which was really awesome of them, but I'll be talking about them in a future video, not right now. So as you can see, Rain is just keeping his resources to that high amount, and he's already on 8 kills at Tilted, Dusty Devo, Pleasant Park, Retail Row, by far are the top 4 most populated areas that I personally know, and the areas that I always go to when I want to come out with about 12 plus kills. Personally, I've not recently been landing at them because I haven't really been playing Fortnite that much and been having time to do that, but I know Rain always goes there and gets a bunch of kills there. I think the highest kill game I've got is about 21. I just couldn't find the gameplay for it, so I thought, you know, I may as well use one of Rain's one, so I don't have to kind of show that off. I can just use one of Rain's gameplays because these are more recent, rather than my one was somewhere probably around February or even January, so I don't want to use a really old one when I can just use a new one. But anyway, as you can see, Rain's keeping that resource high. A great thing to mine is always the beds and chairs. It's 1 mine for 6 wood. It's very easy to do, and that's all Rain's doing here, keeping his resources topped up, making sure if he does get into combat, you're always available to build them resources. Now, as we get onto the footage a little bit further, you'll notice that Rain keeps grinding, keeps checking out the windows. He's always listening out for people. Now, unfortunately, with this footage, there is no sound, but it's okay because we don't really need sound to be able to describe this exactly. The only thing that sound's really going to help us do is actually listen out for footsteps and stuff. And to be honest, there isn't really much need for that because this is more about the actual gameplay rather than the actual sound of the footsteps and stuff. You just know that Rain is always on alert for that. Consider that. You guys should always be on alert for footsteps and stuff, and play aggressively if you're going to want them kills. You've got to play every decision aggressively to make that kills rack up. Basically, if you want to get 20 plus kills, you're going to have to play aggressively and play talented. You can't be sitting back in a base, you can't be waiting for them to come to you, or that's going to be like something how I play. That's how I usually play. I wait for the right moment to strike, and yes, I do get a lot of victories off doing that. But if you're going for high kills, this is what you want to be doing. Again, expect to lose. You're not always going to win with these sort of games. Playing for high kills is definitely going to cause a lot of losses. And unfortunately, I can't do anything about that, and neither can you. In this situation here, Rain is very lucky. He could have easily been down there and got extremely lucky with them kills. Some of these players weren't too experienced. He kind of joined a build battle and just went, you know, this is it, guys. You guys are getting wiped. Took out a whole squad. Generally, as you can see there, it's a pretty easy takeout there. Sometimes if you come against squads like that, you can easily wipe them pretty easily. Depending on the situation, a lot of players can be inexperienced, and sometimes you can take them out pretty well if you can build pretty quick. Now, Rain does build extremely fast, and this is actually some older footage of Rain building. Nowadays, he actually builds even faster. I'm not too sure if he's actually playing on 10, 10 or 9 here, but let's keep moving around and keep moving. So as you can see, Rain again, instant build, quick. That's what I mean. That quick reflexes, being able to build that quick is absolutely insane with Builder Pro as well. Getting them shots off, getting that lined up, waiting for that perfect timing so your hit marker, or your crosshair should I say, is tiny, so it's ready to go, ready to shoot without shooting for a while. You zoom in and he waits for it, peeps up, and boom, gets the kill. Again, building nice defense ramps up here to the guys in here. He sees this guy trying to push him. This guy looks like he's an alright builder. Unfortunately, Rain's got the massive height on him, and he gets him really easily. Having that huge height just gives you a huge advantage. Now, obviously, if that guy had a rocket launcher or something, he possibly could have taken Rain out, but easily there, having 999 wood, Rain has the ability to build as high as he wants. Collecting all resources and all ammo, not really going for too many guns. He's set with the guns he's got, really, so he's sorted there. 14 kills in, and there was only 21 players left. Rain has wiped out a total of 14, obviously, and he's doing pretty well. So we keep moving around. Rain's just checking what's going on. No rocket launcher for this game for Rain, keeping with the shotguns and the AR. A rocket launcher isn't always required and can give away your position situation. It can be useful in a lot of situations, but it is very overpowered compared to like standard weapons, and this is Rain just playing standardly. So this is what you guys want to be learning really, because in most situations you're probably not going to have access to a rocket launcher. Rain has a little quick check of the circle there and goes, you know, let's get over here and let's go and get some more kills. So as you can see, in situations like that, he's just building, outplaying the opponent, thinking where's the opponent going to go next, and he goes boom, straight above, build above the opponent, trap him in, and there you go, you've got the massive height, instant kill. So let's wind on the gameplay to the next fight. So as Rain slowly starts to push to the circle, he builds up this mountain, listening out for gunshots. He hears gunshots ahead of him, runs over the mountain and thinks, you know, this is it guys, there's got to be someone around here. Boom, gets into the position now where he sees a John Wick just ahead of him. He's in a perfect position to take this guy out, running up the hill nice and easily, not engaging yet, and then suddenly engaging when he has the perfect opportunity. Unfortunately, the guy does build pretty quickly, but Rain having so many resources, again, he can push straight above them. He gets knocked down, unfortunately. Easy shotgun down there for Rain. Finishes him off pretty quickly, obviously because he's only a solo teammate. He can't be having them revives really for solo. Now finishing people off can be seen as quite newbie sometimes, but oh well. Rain again pushes into the circle, consistently building, covering him, making sure that no one can shoot down these structures so quickly, and then activating that med kit, suddenly cancelling it because he heard someone around, a little bit nervous, so not too sure what's going on exactly there. Then he hears, it must have just been someone, I don't know what it could have been, I can't hear the sound, but obviously he got cancelled by it, and then he's been cancelled again by someone below him, so it must be someone there, and there he is, the guy. He's moving around, he's got building up, building higher and higher, consistently building that 1v1, keeping that height above the guy. The guy has no idea what's going on. He's trying to shoot down Rain's structure. Rain's in a position where he can get a nice kill off, and again, he's got that huge height on him. He can easily get a medkit in. Again, he's trying to get shot down, builds another height, keeping that height up. Looks like the guy's trying to build up to him. Rain switches to the shotgun. He's still trying to get his medkit in, just not getting the time. Again, guy builds a ramp up, fails to do so. Rain builds up again, hits that guy once with the shotgun, just only a small amount of damage, and then gets him on the fall. So there you are, another down. But there's got to be someone else around here, so you've got to concern that. Rain's thinking, where could he be? He's not finished him off straight away, trying to take his teammate out. There you are, gets a hit on his teammate a little bit, but not much damage at all. Shotgun's being a little bit bad. Build, edit, shotgun, and there we go. What a tactic you can use on them high situation kills. So build, edit, shotgun is something you guys can do when you're aiming for them high kills. If someone's building and you want to trap them in, or they've gone into your structure, make sure to edit it, switch to your shotgun straight away, aim for that head, and boom, you'll get that kill pretty quickly. So again, well done to Rain Hunters down that. He's now got 17 kills with only 7 players left. So what else is Rain using for his main technique? Well, we obviously see Rain switching between guns very quickly, but he was very persistent on using that medkit in that situation. Keeping your health to the highest health you can in these combat situations can be pretty useful, but in that situation it was all about the height for getting that win easily. Most of these, the way that Rain plays, the style that he plays for high kills, is keeping that height on the enemies but still playing aggressively, and as soon as they build up to you, you have the opportunity to take them out pretty easily. So you can see Rain sees the big mountain. He's thinking there's 5 players left, one of them's him. He knows there's 6 of the players left, sorry, one of them's him, 5 enemies left. He knows that he's got a chance of taking these out. He's got 2 people spectating it. He's pushing up the mountain. Pretty clever way of pushing up the mountain this. He's actually connecting it to the mountain every single time, so no one can shoot him down, which is useful. I use this method a lot as well. When pushing up mountains, it can be really useful to be able to build up like this. He sees a kind of build battle going, and there are 4 enemies remaining now, or 3 should I say, and one of them is him. Now Rain has to get all of these 3 kills to get that 20 bomb. He decides to build extremely fast. They know he's here, the enemies. They're suppressing him pretty quickly. He uses that scar, gets a little peek over, unfortunately misses the shot. He's got grenade launchers trying to pop into the top of his base. He builds a little wall on it, nice little barrier type thing. Again, gets the height up on his base. He's actually been shot down, but luckily Rain manages to recover from that pretty easily using building materials again. He's got one guy pushing him. He's got to focus on the guy pushing him to get him out of the way pretty quickly. So he's built up to counter him. Then he's kind of building over, trying to find him. He knows that guy over there is going to be shooting at him as well, so he's keeping that side covered at all time, keeping the movement in so the guy doesn't know what's going on. Took out the guy at distance. Now he's finished him, leaving only 2 people left. A good finish that was, finishing them off in that like in this situation now is useful, because obviously he would have probably gone for the revive because there's 2 other enemies somewhere. This guy has got an easy kill on Rain. Rain's got an easy kill on, not an easy kill on Rain. He's got an easy kill on him. He's trying to get the rebound. He's trying to build up the ramp. Rain's on extremely low. Again, building extremely fast to get up there pretty quickly. Gets that height advantage, and boom, he's activating his minis instantly. Getting the minis in like that can really help out Rain. He's trying to edit some structures. He drops down. He knows the guy's somewhere around here. He sees him down below. He's trying to build in his own. He's actually placed this one, so Rain's got to be a little bit careful because he could edit shotgun him. He's trying to find the edit, but unfortunately couldn't get the edit, and the guy decides to come out, and Rain gets the kill pretty easily. Knowing that there's only 1 player left now, Rain knows that they weren't part of the same squad, so obviously there must have only been 2 in that squad. Now he uses that medkit that he's been trying to use since the start of the game, in a position now where he's quite high up, got a good field of view, but there are a lot of terrain and like built items, built materials. You've got to be careful with that because the other guy could be hiding it. He hears him building up, keeping that height on him, blocking him in, getting that height on him, and boom, a nice little shotgun. Misses that shotgun, sees the guy drop in, switches to the shotgun again, and finish him off with the tat shotgun. There's a good gameplay with pump and tat shotgun. Well done to Rain Hunters on this one. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I really do hope it has helped you guys out getting them extra kills. It is difficult to do, but tell me how you guys have found this video. It's been interesting to see how Rain plays and how he gets the extra kills. I hope I've analysed it enough for you guys to be able to get good at the game and get better with them high kill games. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you are new to the channel, do stick around for daily Fortnite content. Once again, leave a like, comment, subscribe, go and check out Rain Hunters, and this is postboxpat signing out.